What's up, y'all? Woo! Midway finale for Greenleaf. I can't. Let's just get it. I just feel like half the characters in the show just need to keep on walking. Stopping Greenleaf should not be. Don't keep walking. All right, what's up, y'all? Wow, I was screaming at the TV today, and I know y'all.
We was falling out.
Down with Greenleaf, you probably screaming at the TV too. So let's get into it. My name is TK Trinidad. Y'all.
Right.
Shaka Smith. You guys can find me on Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat at Shaka Strong.
And my name is Raquel Harris. You can find me on all social media at Raquel Harris TV.
Hey guys, what's up? I'm Nakia Monet, and you can find me on all social media at Kiki Boom Boom.
Yes.
So what did y'all?
This was insane.
What an intense episode.
Yeah, it went very fast.
Yeah, I was trying to live tweet when I was just so into the episode. It was hard.
was.
Yeah.
So let's kind of do
Action.
We'll get to the big stuff at the end. We'll kind of cover, some. Try. So Charity and Jabari.
First of all, can I just say Deborah Winans? She looked amazing.
When
when she was
When
on
she was
stage
singing?
with
When she was
her.
singing, oh yeah.
I said, come on, body.
Yeah, I'm like,
she's
she
like,
sounded
snap
amazing.
back.
Yeah.
Baby, it's gone.
I'm
Okay.
like, Deborah Winans is very beautiful.
Yeah.
Very
Right.
beautiful. But
And confident, and she owned that stage.
looking
Right, what baby?
amazing. I thought it was very funny. Of course, Jabari gives her a call and she's ready to run down to Nashville. But I love when she goes to Kevin. And I think she thought that Kevin would fight more with her. But Kevin knew deep down inside he wanted to stay at that house because Aaron.
And y'all saw the moment where he was like, no, I'm not going to do that. But then he was like, wait, Aaron's at the house.
He thought
accepts it.
He
Yeah.
thought about it.
Yeah.
And that's what I love because you actually see his reaction when he's like, actually,
Yeah, I will go ahead.
I have the baby.
Did you think
Right.
about? I mean, I thought about that secondary, but I first thought like if this heifer is gonna keep on going back and forth,
Right.
and leave you with the child, and then expect like I'm not gonna go and try to get custody because you screwed me
Okay.
over.
But you saw that was his thought. I mean, that's what I initially saw
Yeah,
on
that's
his
what I
face.
thought, yeah.
And then when she kind of was like, "Come on," and he was like, oh, "Okay, I'll do that."
Yeah,
Then he was
Yeah.
like, "Wait,
Yeah.
Aaron's there though."
I was so juiced. I was like, yay. I mean, we'll get into it later.
Yeah.
But no, I was very excited for, I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen with Charity going down there with Jabari. Like, I just feel like I don't know. I feel like the relationship's dead, kind of. Like, it's kind of like I'm over it.
And I didn't
Yeah.
feel like
Nothing.
I have no desire for them to be together.
Yeah, it's whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's
I hope nothing.
You know she's gonna end up wanting Kevin back.
Of course.
You know that.
Oh, it's too
Okay,
late now.
Yeah,
Oh,
really too late.
It's
now.
too late.
Really
because
too late.
she's gonna be on the outs now because aside from her, I mean, the only good part about it is her family has money.
Right.
So
Yeah.
if they were to go into court and do custody, like that's the only way she'll look great.
Yeah. Or-
However,
Maybe he just lives with Aaron, and she's down the hall with the baby.
That's an amazing,
And she's
awkward
down
relationship.
the hall.
On the same
Hey, Kevin and Aaron just coming to visit.
It's a big house,
Yeah.
so maybe another floor.
True.
Right. Those problems.
oh boy. Well, let's just move on to Kevin and Aaron.
Kevin and Aaron.
Wow.
Woo.
Yay! I was so excited.
I felt
It
like
was-
I was watching The Little Mermaid. You know when Sebastian's like, kiss the girl?
Right.
Because they were just taking way too long.
Yeah.
But
and I get it because it's one of those things where they're both unsure.
Yes.
They want to, but Kevin obviously is scared because I don't think he's ever crossed that line. I don't think.
Right.
I maybe Aaron is more experienced in that area. But I felt like watching The Little Mermaid. I'm like, just kiss already.
Yeah, but I felt like he was trying, like you said, he's trying to fill it out and see like what was gonna happen. But I also I don't know, it was like a moment of you got it, we're here. Oh, all right, let's do it. I was so happy when they kissed.
I didn't think
bad.
I didn't even know what was gonna happen because there's been so many times where we've had that
Right.
tension
Yeah.
between him and even the other guy from the first season where it looked like it was gonna happen but just never did. So I was like, I wonder if they're actually going to give us that payoff.
I'm like,
Yeah.
somebody, Aaron, just do it because Kevin is scared, and deep down in my mind, I'm like, Lord, if somebody walk in and if it's May,
That's what I think is
yeah,
gonna
that's what I
happen.
thought was gonna happen. That's what I was waiting
I
for.
thought
I was
somebody
like,
was gonna walk in.
I swore someone was gonna walk in. And I swore it was gonna be Lady May.
But we
I
didn't see
love-
the finished.
oh
like,
yeah, so there might be some.
Oh, this is also true.
But I love that. Was that line that Aaron said about renting homes or something?
Oh, the old people were in
Yeah,
homes.
yeah.
Yeah.
He said, because I tweeted about it. He said something like, they don't always advertise, but they're there if you look or something like that. And I was like, he's not talking about houses right now. He's talking about
subliminals to Kevin.
I know, but why would he?
But they always respond. They don't advertise, but they'll always respond.
Yes.
Why? Like, I understand there's a attraction there, but that's so messy. That is so messy. Like, okay, he's there to help, the Greenleaf family do whatever, and then he helped Charity with this divorce, and then now he's staying in the house. Like, that's just so messy.
But can you help who you like, though? Like, if it's a situation like that.
And from his standpoint, they're divorced, and everyone knows that Kevin's gay, and that's why they got divorced.
Right.
So from his standpoint, like, everyone kind of knows. So
I don't
this
think
is like,
everybody
Kevin.
knows, though. I don't
Well,
think
Kevin
Gigi
doesn't know he's
knows.
gay until now.
well, no.
Well, Bishop and Mae, Lady
Bishop and
Mae,
Mae
they
definitely
know.
know.
Charity definitely knows. I think he looks at it like, look.
Jacob's not in the house, so maybe
Right.
everyone in the house that's important already kind of knows. So
Yeah, Aaron-
we'll move from there.
I think Aaron was like seeking after Kevin too, though.
Oh, you can see
He
that.
was just like,
When he
look,
first got there,
Yeah.
you can feel the vibe. When he's
Yeah.
like, hey, buddy, once this divorce is over, here's my lawyer. And I'm
Yeah.
like, I feel like
And then when he asked too, when he was like, "So have you found another apartment? Like, we can have a life together, baby. Like, let's make this work."
And that's my thing. It's not to say that they shouldn't have did that.
Yeah.
But it's just kind of like, go and hang out, or go somewhere where if this was gonna happen, it'd be somewhere that's not on like
The
this
property.
Yeah, it seemed obviously for television somebody's gonna catch them,
Of course.
Well,
but it just
I think it was
very
just the heat of
messy.
the moment where it
Yeah.
was like, you're here, I'm here. And then, regardless if they were gay or not, like just the situation of you being with someone and you're turned on by them. And that's
Right.
just what happens in
Yeah,
the heat of those moments.
I don't know.
That's
Not
a
in my
large-
mama's house.
Oh no, but this is a large
mansion.
house.
I
Yeah.
know, but
true.
yeah,
You
I
probably
know.
don't even hear anyone coming left or right. So
Yeah, and he's
you're
probably
good.
pissed at Charity anyway, so it's just like, he's not even thinking
And
about
see,
her.
I don't think it was like it had anything to do with Charity. I think he was just like,
Yeah.
I feel free right now.
off.
I think he was
Ipecac.
also very comfortable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because Kevin has been trying to find his way and trying to find himself this season and last season.
Right.
Yeah.
So I think he was just so comfortable sitting next to Aaron, and Aaron made him feel that way.
Yeah.
I think sometimes you forget like where you are.
Yeah.
Maybe when the show comes back, he'll maybe be like, "Oh my God," and
Yeah.
but I think he just felt really comfortable.
Yeah.
Very
I
comfortable.
got excited. Very comfortable. I got excited.
I know,
I
I was like-
finally, Kevin, you be happy, Kevin.
Okay, you better do it. Okay.
Let's talk
Okay.
about the opening scene, Gigi and Mr. Rick Fox.
Ooh, Rick Fox
He's
is
Out of the
back.
sketchy.
blue, right?
He's
Came out of the
sketchy.
blue, yeah.
And
Well,
then,
she called him.
She did.
You know
call
what
him.
I'm saying like I was just like, oh, he's back.
Yeah.
You know.
oh, right.
Yeah.
And then, but when he came to the house and he was like looking around, I'm like, ooh, you're sketchy.
Yeah.
I'm not feeling you.
I wonder why. Well, I know why she called him, but it just. Gigi,
I know. It's like a back and forth with
Yeah.
her. Like,
Yeah.
or what do you want to
Yeah.
do?
Well, I mean, she definitely called him because like he was probably the person that she would be least embarrassed by.
Right.
Yeah, by
Because she just
calling.
ran out the house.
Yeah.
She has to go home though.
Huh?
I mean, she has to go home anyway. It's not like she's going somewhere else.
But she didn't want to call him. Like
She probably didn't have anyone else really to call. I mean, she
Yeah.
could have called her parents.
they're gonna
Yeah.
freak out, and she's already embarrassed because she took
Or she
off
could
like
have
a bat out
called,
of
or
hell.
she could have called her brother.
True.
And-
I think she just wanted that
True.
shoulder
Yeah.
to lean on
Yeah.
and have somebody feel bad for
Yeah.
her and the sympathy. And she knows that Rick Fox is the guy that she was somewhat dating. I think she kind of wanted that like knight in shining armor, like
Oh, yeah.
kind of to come
Yeah.
and pick her
But
up
it's
and
just
be like,
that's just like frustrating because you're like, this dude doesn't believe in
Right.
God, and then he said, "Let's be friends." Like your
Yeah.
ego should already be bruised.
Yeah.
And she didn't want to be embarrassed by her parents. I'm sure James would have picked her up and
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
Oh,
you know,
in a
he would have
second.
understood. He would understand why she broke it. If she broke it down to him, because I can't remember if he was. No, he wasn't in the house. If she broke it down to him, he would have understood.
Yeah.
Right. So I mean, that
I
was
didn't
an
like how he
option.
was all on her though. Like when the police had ended up coming and like
Yeah.
getting her, and he was just all like, just all over her. I was like, please, just
I love that her cell phone was randomly just outside the car. Like she gets in this, I'm weird. She gets in this crazy car crash and the cell phone for TV's sake. She's like, oh, here it is. Let me just pick this up and call. Oh yeah,
Keep it
your
close.
phone just landed
You
right
keep
there.
it close.
Yeah. Keep
boy.
it close.
Yeah, and then Lady Mae. Well, the thing is, what I did like, and I hope it was. I don't think it was an act. The fact that when she did get home, Lady Mae actually legitimately
Yeah.
seemed concerned, like she
Yeah.
didn't want to lose another daughter.
Yeah.
Right.
So-
I like that part a lot because
Yeah.
I love
Yeah.
seeing the soft side of Lady Mae and her showing affection to Grace, well, Gigi. So I like when she was concerned, but she gave him that look like, you can go now.
Oh yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, she's finally becoming a mother bear where
Yeah.
it's like, no, I sent something bad on you. I need you to go. And on top of that too, Bishop has already said like, why are you inviting him into the home?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they know, and again, obviously Lady Mae loves to save the image.
Right.
Don't try to come up in here and have no story to tell. You
Yeah.
looking around the room, they probably peeped that too, and they were like, look, you gotta go.
Well, and he's not part of the family. Like
Sure.
that situation happened to me once. I got really sick, and this is my boyfriend. He brought me home,
Right.
and my mom like, all right, cool. Like,
We
We got this.
Right. I was like, he was literally carrying me, and my mom's like 5'3", 5'4". And I was like, are we good? Like you,
Like,
you
we
know.
got this. We got this.
Absolutely.
Definitely the
You keep-
mama bear type
Oh
thing.
yeah, keep your business
like,
in house.
I like seeing her like that though. I was like, all right, Lady Mae, like embrace your daughter.
Yeah.
I like seeing her concerned. And I
Right.
also like seeing Sophia, of course, concerned about her mom.
She's
So
also
here's
I
the
don't
mom
know.
now.
I don't
Yeah.
even know if I like
I'm
seeing Sophia that concerned. She's a little too like
She
too
grown.
much.
Well, I think she's scared though. She's scared for her mom, and because Gigi is scaring Sophia. Gigi is doing a lot of things that are not normal or what she's been doing before. So
Right.
I think Sophia is like, Mom, I know this is a big deal, but I'd rather kind of like how parents, they want you to go fight the power and like
Right.
go out there
Right.
and like march and stuff like that, but they don't want you to get hurt.
Right.
So regardless, they see all these other people doing it, but they're like, not my baby. Like I
Right.
know, I understand the message that you're trying to get across, but at the same time, I just want you to be safe.
Yeah.
So please, just come home. We
Right.
can
Right.
fight. We can do it together. But
I just could never tell my mom, you're becoming my cross to bear.
Yeah,
I was like, wow.
I'm like, ma'am, my mom would have murdered me and then
Yeah,
called the
like-
police like, so I killed my child.
yeah.
Had too much mouth.
I think Sophia's just really nervous because I know if I was Sophia, I'd be scared too.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh,
Yeah, of
because
course.
Mac is obviously crazy, and
Yeah.
you're going out. You're doing this all on you by yourself.
And it's out of character.
Yeah, and
But-
it's like, and not random, but you have a reason to do it, but it's all so sudden, and that's not something that Sophia's used to.
Right.
She's just trying to have a normal life as a teen.
I just don't get why Sophia's not like, well, how can we together
Right.
get Mac? Why are you like, just pray on it and let him go?
Yeah.
When she's concerned, he's gonna do this to other little girls.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Why doesn't Sophia
Because
have
like
that
Gigi's
same...
fight is, of course, she started with her sister, but she wants to make sure her daughter is now protected.
Yeah.
Right.
I
Or
think
any other
Sophia,
girl,
yeah, and I
yeah.
think Sophia is so young she doesn't understand that.
That's the
Yeah.
thing. She doesn't
doesn't
understand
get it.
what like to be violated.
Yeah.
So she just knows the words, but she doesn't see the passion
Yeah.
behind it. So I think that's it. But here's the question now. So now I don't know if it's a car crash now. So Gigi calls Nash and he helps her out, and then she books a dinner for Sophia, Nash, and what?
It was, a lot of things were happening all at once, and it was
was a
kind of
lot.
hard to keep up with. I was concerned later on in the story when he had ended up, or the girl kept calling Mac when he was with Lorraine,
Yeah.
and then you know what I'm talking about? No, because she was in the woods when she called,
Yeah.
and then later on when they came back, I'm like, did y'all go shopping and then came back and she's still in the woods when you call her back? I'm like, how's she just
She
still
might
in
be
the
sitting on a log or something.
They had a little shot right here because I was like, so did you leave or has it been another day?
Yeah.
You're still in the woods.
Same day. I
But
think she's been there for like a few.
She did say
For
she
some
couldn't go
hours.
home.
That's true. She said she had
might've-
a place to
Yeah.
crash.
Yeah.
My thing is too with her. Can you call the police if your mother is
Yeah.
crazy? Can you please? I mean, I know you probably don't want to go into the system, so
Yeah.
I
And
get
And
that.
there's that
issue.
distrust of the police.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, true.
And you
So-
have this, Mac.
So, well,
I know.
I don't even know how we got onto Mac because I asked about Nash, but
Well, no. Well, because we carried on from just like things that didn't make sense.
okay, got
Yeah.
you.
Yeah, there was a lot going on in this episode.
Do you think Gigi's her initial is to hope for this relationship to like? I don't understand why she's
A little
bringing-
desperate?
Yeah, bring her daughter
Yeah.
around that.
Well, she probably does feel like she needs some sort of like grounding or
Yeah.
like a grounding figure that's her age, like not her
Right.
daughter, but like this guy.
Yeah, but she's bringing Sophia to dinner too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, like you want them to get acquainted with one
Yeah,
another.
but I don't
Yeah.
understand the reasoning behind that because he's not of
Someone-
the church. Like, he's not of the church,
Right.
and he's a male. So
Yeah.
it's just like say your mom, like whatever, your mom was cool, and then all of a sudden she's bringing this guy around. You'll be like, who's this guy?
Yeah.
You're automatically gonna assume there's some relations
Well,
other than friendship.
I think they're rekindling things. Like he checked out, but now he obviously picked her up. He's obviously
Right.
acting very lovey with her.
And
She's
Sophia was
being-
very
she's being
friendly
nice.
with him.
So I think she's trying to pursue that relationship, and that's the only reason to have
Yeah.
that dinner with
But
your
it's like
daughter.
if he calls it off, why are you trying to pursue something that he called off already?
yeah.
Well, because I think when she called him and he was there for her, I think that dynamic changed. But you know,
Yeah.
you can feel like, okay, clearly it's not over.
Mm-hmm.
I think they felt it's not over.
Let's try to give this a try.
Yeah. Sometimes you feel it without having to
Or
say it,
he's
so
just
maybe
being nice.
we miss
Yeah.
it. But yeah.
I mean,
No.
if somebody you kind of sort of know called you and you were in the area or whatever, it's not necessarily you're driving 2 hours and like, hey, can you do this? Wouldn't you wouldn't you do like just not out of relationship?
But you have to
just-
remember, these two probably they really want each other. I think they
Right.
physically want to do.
I think
it.
so. And they just
Like,
and
you
they
wanna-
recently just
yeah,
cut it
we're
off.
going-
Yeah.
yeah.
They recently, it's pretty new. Like if it was someone a little bit older and I
Yeah.
dated them like years or months ago, then I'm like,
Yeah.
all right, I'm just being nice.
Yeah.
Let me help you. But I think you're right. I think like physically
They
they
want
want
each
to be
other.
together.
Yeah.
And I think,
It's a
Someone
little
you-
desperate.
someone-
He
I
just wants to hit it.
oh yeah,
No,
well,
too.
okay,
He
but
wants that
He might
story.
want more too, but
And
like
if
he
he has
definitely
to-
wants that.
Yeah, I think he wants that story, and if he has to hit it in order to get that story, he will.
Yeah, but
Well,
I
I
think either
mean,
way,
it's
he
not
wants
like-
it independent of the
It's
story.
not like
Right.
she's a pig or anything like that. Like he's
No,
gonna.
no, I'm just
He's
saying.
coming up,
No, but
so.
I'm saying like, if I have to do this in order to get a story,
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah,
like it's
I
like
want to
I'll
sleep
take
with
that.
this
guy.
And
Yeah.
I got a story
I think
and
he really likes Gigi.
I
I
think
think
he
he's
does,
just
like-
not comfortable with her family and
Yeah.
where she comes from.
Right.
So I think he's trying to play it safe. But I think he still wants her.
Yeah.
Jacob and Carissa.
Wow.
Carissa's not here for the
come-
game.
I love
she's
Carissa.
come far. She's come a long way.
She sure
She has
has.
come a long way.
Yeah,
I
she's-
like Carissa this season.
She's
Yeah.
like the girl he knew before they got married.
Yes.
Like, yeah, I love that.
Like I love the fact that she did find the $100 bill, and Carissa's MO is usually like just to go off on him.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I think she realized that she's trying to allow him to be a man in order to be a man.
Oh yeah, she
Yeah.
said, "Don't go back to your mama."
Yeah.
That's but don't pick
That
that,
was
option.
awesome.
Yeah, so-
I was like, where is this coming
Yeah.
from?
She is
Whoa.
fed up. I love when she says money is cheap, but freedom is expensive.
Yeah.
Like
Okay.
Carissa is fed
And
up.
when you say, "You're snaring ass, mama," like,
Yeah, that was yeah.
I was
I
like,
don't know.
someone's upset.
Yeah, but I
And
definitely
he took it too.
Yeah, well,
I
what are you
mean,
gonna do?
Chris is like the
you wouldn't talk
real-
about my mom like that. I was like, yes, the real about your mother,
Yeah.
but I'm sorry, baby.
That's
like,
not an easy mama.
But I would say I
True.
think if it's your husband and your mom has been shitting on him from day one,
Yeah.
then you're like,
And
I will
she's
let
lived
that
in the
go.
house with them.
Yeah.
I will let that.
And that's
one
not an
go.
easy woman. Like,
Yeah.
I'd be like,
Yeah.
you're right.
Yeah,
my
she's
mama.
not. She's not hitting at the mom every day. Like,
Yeah,
and
for
it's
sure.
just like, look, this is not gonna happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
So
for sure.
kudos to her. But
She said that's
what-
sin and fraud.
That's where that's where Zora gets that mouth from, though.
I love
Yeah.
seeing her in that moment. I was like, okay, Carissa.
Yeah.
I know. I was like, whoa.
yeah.
So the whole idea with using the money that they got for their wedding to pretty much buy out
Mm-hmm.
Basie. What I got from it was they were gonna buy out the Triumph 2, not the Basie.
Yeah, Triumph 2, yeah.
Yeah.
So what do you think? What do you think Basie's gonna do with that?
He
Does he have a choice?
Yeah, look-
sanctified. Is that what he is?
I
I
was
was,
so. I was like,
He has a blackmail choice.
Yeah.
He could blackmail him.
Basie?
True.
And I
Yeah.
feel like he might do that
With
because he
blackmail
didn't
Jacob? How?
Yeah,
with the whole gambling
Jacob was
situation.
involved in it.
But he can't blackmail him because Basie was in it too. So you can't
Right,
blackmail him.
but he
I was
could-
gonna say, yeah. I was like, that's a little weird.
Well, because for instance, if Basie's like, look, like, yeah, you guys can bail me out, but he doesn't want to do that because now he's giving up a position of power.
Yeah.
So he's like, okay, well, we're not going to do that. And if you say anything or if you try to leave, I'm just going to tell people that you were just as
part
much
of it,
involved as I was. So now he's taking everybody down.
True, but I think there's enough. I think Jake's got more leverage than that. Because,
Same, yeah,
yeah. Jacob didn't have any duty with that money.
Right.
He did. Basie did. And there was 4 other people, including that one council guy. So like
The maid.
that
at the
event.
yeah. So
Yeah.
once you say everyone was there when you lost the money, we know.
Right.
Yeah.
So I think he's got a little bit more leverage. I think he'll have to eventually give in to.
I feel like Basie ain't gonna take it easy.
No.
He's
No,
not
no,
gonna
no.
I
sit
think
back
he's
in.
going to let it
Oh.
burn. He's going to try to burn it down.
I think he'll do it, but he'll then attack that church.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he wants the money.
Right, he
knows.
already has a plan to come for Bishop
Yeah.
with the whole dad killing his dad in the fire. So now I feel like he's not gonna let Jacob and Carissa get away with this
Yeah.
too easily.
Yeah.
They both have tea
Sanctified.
on each
Yeah.
other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I don't know, Jacob can actually run his own church. That's a lie.
I think that'll be the issue for the next part of the season.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's not.
I
like-
think he can though, and I'm excited to see that. If that does happen,
Yeah.
I think that he has gotten to a point in his life where he can, and I think he's watched his father for so long, and I think he's
Right.
watched now Skanks and how he does stuff. I think that he will be able to do it, and that'll be a new challenge for him.
I hope
And we've
so,
seen Jacob
'cause-
on stage. He was good on stage.
Yeah.
It's one
Yeah.
thing to be on stage and run a church,
But a
Right.
like
business.
Chris,
It's a lot.
Chris is the one who's running the show.
I
in
would
the
say I
house.
can
Well,
see him
yeah.
doing it with
So-
Carissa.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a team. Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know.
She's the boss.
Yeah, but she's also running a school, so it's not like she's gonna
Ooh,
do the.
that's right.
So
Well,
or did
she'll
she step down from that?
Yeah, maybe she'll step down from that because that's a school associated with Triumph, right?
I don't know.
This is so much.
Yeah.
It just seems like yes, he wants to step up to be his own, but naturally it feels like he's a follower.
Yeah.
And Carissa is the one that's, essentially the backbone of the family. She makes sure everything gets done.
Yeah.
So now to step in a role where now you are, essentially the shepherd of the church, that takes a leader.
Yeah.
So I don't know if, in that position he's going to, become a leader.
Fold.
But it feels like to me, if you're not a leader by 40, then like
Might as well.
Hey, he might be a late bloomer.
Pastor was trying to tell him you need
I don't
to
know.
have your own path.
I from people I know, you're either born one or you're not. Like that's something that you
Some people grow into their leadership.
I think you can learn.
some
You
people
grow into it,
Yeah.
but there's a natural inkling. Like somebody tells you as a kid to do this, you're like, no, I'm not doing that.
Well, I
Like,
think in order to be a great leader, you do have to be a follower to some degree. You have to be able to listen, and I think that's a valuable characteristic that a leader will have. And so maybe from him being a follower, he will become a great leader.
Yeah, and just
So-
the way he's interacting with people differently. I
Yes,
the way, like, you
yes.
just can see that he's growing into himself
He
as a man.
is. He is. Yeah.
That's
for
all
sure.
Bishop wanted him to do is just be
Yeah.
his own person.
Because even with talking with Basie, he's like, "Look, I love you like a bro." Like you felt
Right.
that was real. That
Right.
he was really
Yeah.
grateful that Basie
Right.
did elevate him to someone that was of
Basie-
worth. Yeah,
Basie looked at him like,
And Basie's so mad, like all that energy. I'm like, and Jacob comes to him so calm, and like
Yeah.
I'm trying my best to do what's best for the both of
Right.
us, and I
Yeah.
don't want you to fold or I don't want you to crumble, so I'm here for you.
Right.
And I just don't like. I don't know.
He's a crook.
Yeah, sometimes I feel like is he on drugs or does he
Basie?
drink?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He
'cause-
almost reminds me a little bit of a Cookie from that first. He wants what's his.
Yes.
That's Basie. I want what's mine, and
Yeah.
I built this, and this is mine.
Power.
And so you're taking this
Yeah.
away from me.
Yeah.
So Basie is looking at it as that's my church.
Yep.
You can't take that away.
he's not gonna sit down and take this too
Yeah.
easy.
But he's saying like what other choice do you have? Like Jacob's
Yeah.
like,
Right.
and it's like I'm not attacking you right
like
now.
a
Like, you're
mature
going-
person
Yeah.
would get that. They'd be like, you're right. But Basie's like,
But I don't even know if a mature
Like,
person would get that in that moment. Because remember, all this just happened. And so in your mind, all you can think of is, now this brother's trying to undercut me and take my church away.
Right.
That's what you feel at that
Yeah.
moment.
Yeah.
Maybe the reason will take over, but...
Well, it's like you spent all this time building it, and then I don't know if you saw the view when Basie's preaching. Like that's like a mega church.
Yeah,
it's
So
huge.
he's running. That's a power thing. He's running the show for that. So now you're telling him that he's no longer the
Yeah.
puppeteer, and you're gonna try to like no.
After he brought you in,
Yeah,
exactly.
so-
Yeah.
that feeling is,
Yeah.
even though reasonably, you got to do it.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Shout out to Hampton Blue for joining us in the live chat.
Hey.
So Zora, Sophia,
cannot.
and Isaiah.
Oh, Isaiah done lost
Wow.
his mind.
Listen, I was like, Zora, get out of there. And then I was mad when she called up Sophia, and then you're mad, like, oh, well, what took you so long? Like, I've
Right.
been here. I'm like,
Yeah.
you're so ungrateful. I should have left your ass there.
Yeah.
Because I've literally been the best cousin that I can for you,
Right.
and you've denied me so many times. So, and I mean, Sophia did the best thing because we don't know what Isaiah would have done because
Right.
he was very aggressive with her in the
yeah.
studio.
Oh,
So
man.
I felt very afraid for Zora because I felt like Zora was in a place, and it seemed as if they had visited that type of situation before. Like, okay, you shut up and you know what I'm supposed to do or what you're supposed to do when you're in situations like this. I don't know, but
Yeah, I
it
wasn't
seemed.
sure if that happened before.
It
but,
seemed like it, or like maybe not like a deep situation like
Yeah.
that, but maybe something lighter, and it's progressed to now this.
Right.
Yeah.
Where it's like, oh, that's cute. You're
Right.
trying to call it you, and then now
she,
you're like,
because
oh.
she
Now
did
you're like,
seem, 'cause she
Yeah.
did seem pretty shocked. And I one thing I did like about the scene was she was like, okay, I gotta go.
Right.
Like, she was like,
I
she
like
wasn't
that.
staying around for
But
that.
what was
yeah.
funny was like the people that were there.
They've
you
seen
could-
it before.
They've
Oh,
seen it
they've
before.
all seen it
yeah.
before,
Because
yeah.
they automatically
They were
looked
just
at her like,
Right.
girl, are you crazy? You
Yeah.
don't speak to him that way.
Yeah.
But I like that she was
Yeah.
able to be
Like,
like,
I
I gotta go.
Sophia,
Because
come
there's
on.
some young women who don't understand and they think it's cute and they stick around for the abuse because physically they're not being harmed.
Yeah.
They don't understand the emotional and the verbal abuse.
Yes.
So I like that she was like, girl, please come
And-
get me.
Yeah, now we know he's a little Christian thug.
Oh,
But,
he done lost his
Christian
mind. His
I
friends
know.
are sitting there
Yeah.
like,
Right.
Someone called him on Twitter Baby Ike. And I was like,
Oh no, I was just about to say say that, but I was like, let me not go too far.
Yeah.
But
No, that's what
I
it
know.
was.
I
That's
think
what
she's
it-
gonna go back to him.
I think so too.
Well, if she does, he's definitely gonna hit her at some point.
Yes.
I already saw
I
that.
think so,
That's
too. Yeah.
escalation.
For sure.
I think she thinks, okay, well, I mean, you know how somebody like acts a little. I'm like, all right, we'll
But
give you a
Zora's
moment.
so strong, she can't go back to.
I know.
can't
She's such a
see
nice,
She's
independent.
her character. I can't see going back to him, so I'm hoping that
hope
doesn't
not.
happen.
I don't
Yeah.
feel like she's strong with her mouth. She's strong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Emotionally, she's not
She's
strong
not there
at all.
yet.
Sophia is the strong one to me,
Yes.
because Zora, if that was the case and you were so strong, you would have probably picked up on that, and that's why I said I think that they had visited that type of situation before, because. Like and on top of that, you come from strong parents too, so it's like why
I think she's just blinded by like the cuteness.
This is like the first
Yeah.
real relationship. He's all cute and he's grinning.
Haven't you ever
and-
like you met somebody like there was this one guy like just and then you said some things. I'm like, all right, like you know that you know. It's like, nah, you're not supposed to be doing
Yeah.
this.
Yep.
But you're really,
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you like you just know.
You're blinded
and
by
you
that,
just
yeah.
blinded by that. And then
Yeah.
then after the situation, well, you know, you have nobody to blame but yourself because you
Right.
saw it 10 steps
Yeah.
ago.
That's the truth. I think
So,
she's really blinded.
I think sometimes if it happens in a private situation, like that,
Yeah.
that's that feeling. But knowing you just got punked in front of all those
I
people,
know.
I'm
Not
like,
punked
I
though.
was like you just all those people just saw that happen.
you
Yeah.
gonna grab my arm, you done lost your mind.
And told me to shut up. Oh.
And they just they definitely have seen this before.
I would have like Isaiah, you should have had a V8 that day
Yeah.
because you was tripping. You was tripping. I literally was like, let me just jump through the screen and grab this little boy because you are like that's. And it's so weird because I'm like, you're a Christian boy,
Yeah.
and that's not what you were raised to do.
and
but
you're singing a Christian song right in between.
But he's human.
almost
He's
shut
human.
up.
He's human, and that's his flaw.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, and he's a human young man. And I just hope because Zora is such a strong personality, and she's a independent. She has a strong mom, you know.
Right.
But when you're blinded by something like that, and this is something that he's probably going to fight with because he is Christian, and no one's probably put this kid in his place.
Oh
Yeah.
no.
Because
Yeah.
he's so cute to
He's
everyone else.
cute, he's talented, like
yeah, and the same way Carissa dealt with her husband, Zora might deal with that. So
Isaiah lost his mind.
I know, right? We was like,
Oh.
snatch.
I feel
Okay.
like Sophia might be. Someone's got to
I
pay
kind of
want
want I kind of want Sophia to tell Carissa.
Yeah, someone.
Oh,
Carissa
yeah.
put Isaiah in his
And
place.
oh,
Like,
No,
look, don't
Carissa,
be
no.
touching my
Let
child.
Jacob put Isaiah in his place.
yeah.
Yeah, Carissa, no.
Right,
Yeah.
because he be roughing people up now.
Yeah, we'll call him Jacob
Okay.
in. Yeah, we've seen
Right.
him work.
Oh gosh. All right. So Mac and Lorraine.
Lorraine.
Talking about punks.
Yeah.
She got punked.
First, let me
Wow.
apologize. What did you?
Yes, the fans
Miss Kiki
came through.
Boom Boom. It was Lorraine in the car.
It was
I'm
Lorraine
just
in the
sorry.
car.
Lorraine looked extra young and extra cute in the car, and then
She
how
did.
they made her dress her down.
She looked-
Like I said, it was a first date.
She looked
You know?
different. She looked
Everyone
completely different,
dresses
but
up for a
someone
first date.
said in the comments that it was Lorraine in the car, but she actually did look different
Yeah.
that day that she
yeah,
went
she
in the
looked
car.
cuter and she looked younger.
But that's what I said. Lorraine always had her doubts, even though she wanted to believe in Mac. But after
Yeah.
Gigi approached her, and then that phone kept ringing, and she
Yeah.
wanted to go through the phone. That woman.
Yeah. And she did what a loving Christian woman does and says, I'm gonna take you at face value.
Right.
Like I know this is in the media, but I'm gonna take it at face value.
yeah, but the thing is,
But
yes,
she didn't do it stupidly. She still was watching the phone and
Yeah,
making
but that's
sure.
the thing, though.
and-
It's like if that's the case, like if you're gonna take it at face value, then you can't ask questions like that.
Every 2
Yeah.
seconds.
No,
Every
no,
2
no.
seconds.
But you can take someone at face value, but not bury your head in the sand.
Well, that's what
right?
I'm saying. But if you're gonna ask questions like that, because if you're in a relationship and he didn't have that situation,
hypothetically speaking.
hypothetically, then you wouldn't ask all those questions.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Then
Yep.
and now you're asking these questions. Then you don't need to be in that relationship.
Yeah, and it's like on top of that, how you gonna tell me how many times, hypothetically speaking, how many times that my niece can call me?
Yeah.
That's not your place.
Yeah.
No, but I think it is.
No.
I think if someone is in a relationship with you and they know you've been publicly accused of being a pedophile,
Yeah.
it's on Lorraine to say, hey, these calls are not appropriate. Like, they don't make you look good.
Well,
Right?
no, we're saying hypothetically speaking, if that wasn't the case and he had none of that imagery around him.
Oh, but she knows that though. He does.
She
have
know
that.
that's what
Well,
she.
yes,
But she's pretending that it's like she knows.
She believes it's not true.
Yeah.
Right.
But you
I
know
don't
it's
think she
out
believes
there.
it's
But if
true.
this is my
Right.
thing, if you know that that is what this man is centered around and that's the issue that he's dealing with, why are you in that situation
Exactly.
with him?
Yeah.
Like, if you know you're gonna be asking him questions 24/7,
Then you shouldn't be there.
Yeah,
Like,
you're
it's like say if you meet
No.
somebody who you know he cheated on X, Y, and Z,
Right.
and now you're with that guy because of whatever. He might look fine, but now you're like Inspector Gadget, like always looking, like you're spending more time looking at the stuff. Then you don't need to be
Exactly.
in
And
a
just like they said to
relationship.
Mac, you're following your demons. Like, why are you going for a man who you know has baggage and you aren't ready, honestly, emotionally, to deal with it? Like,
Oh, yeah.
that doesn't.
She
I
clearly came from a bad
I
relationship.
think
Yeah.
I just
Yeah.
think she thinks he's innocent, but that because of the rumors, she's like, this is not a good look for us.
Oh,
so
no.
so you're innocent, but the rumors are not great. So maybe your niece should call you a little bit.
See, but that the problem is,
You're like, nah.
the problem is if she were around for like 2 years, I'll give her that.
Right.
But
Exactly.
they haven't established any type of like who
Label or
yeah,
any,
who
like-
are you? You're gonna tell me what now?
But that's his
Yeah.
girlfriend.
Yeah, but that's
No.
different for.
I mean, she's already in love with him. She said,
She
I
said,
love
I
you.
love you. I'm like, ma'am.
yeah.
I
But
need
she
to know.
seems desperate.
I do need to know the timing because I need to figure out exactly how long.
Yeah,
it
but
is.
Yeah.
it's less than a year, probably less than 6 months. I'm
Yeah.
willing to bet less than 6 months, given the fact that Mac is going through all of that, and you could obviously see when Mac in his heyday he was a Mac.
Yeah.
like that's not like if you are a good judge of character, you can see that he slayed the women. So like
Return of the Mac.
Yeah, so it's just kind of like judging this whole situation. Like you can't do that, and then
Yeah.
try to be in somebody's business like that.
I mean, I would if we're together and somehow I'm with someone and they've been accused of being a pedophile. I'm like, that person that calls you who's under 18 and you're legitimately helping them out. It's just not a good look.
I don't think that's her thought. I think her process is, I know deep down inside you're a pedophile. I know you like these young girls. Why are they calling? I'm nervous now. Are you going to leave me for a young girl? I think she's just really insecure.
Or
you can
or
leave
it
me
could just
for a
be
young
that
girl.
she really just wants a relationship and
Yeah.
she went from 0 to 100, and Mac's not even like you're just a placeholder, and she
You're
doesn't even
literally a
realize,
cover-up.
Yeah,
A beard.
You doesn't
Yeah.
even realize.
She has no-
realize it.
Which, yeah.
Which
She said,
Which-
don't do this.
To be
Don't
honest,
do
which I didn't know. I mean, I thought he really had some affection. I
Really?
mean, I thought he preferred the younger girls, obviously, but I thought he did have some feelings.
No.
Mac is just a
Oh.
great actor.
But the minute
they dressed Lorraine down. Like if
Yes.
say if we were gonna get our pick of age appropriate women for Mac that Mac would pick, Lorraine wouldn't be one of them.
Right.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. So
Right.
it's just like, and Lorraine found out after
Real
Mac
quick.
Ooh, child.
didn't get that job from deputy. What's his name?
who
Deputy.
knew?
Leonard?
Yeah.
Deputy.
Leonard.
Oh, Leonard.
Right.
Deputy
I
Leonard.
don't-
Yeah, Skip.
Mac,
Yeah.
As soon as Mac hung up that phone, it's
He was
like,
like, get the hell out of my house. The ruse is over.
Yeah.
He
Get
said,
out.
you the most tired old hag. And I was like, whoa.
his true side came out.
He's a sociopath.
Yeah.
He is
I read on Twitter someone called him a wolf in sheep's clothing, and it's starting to come out because
Yeah.
now that he's rejected, he's like, "Oh, you might as well get out now because you were owning my beard.
Yeah.
Now that I'm not gonna have this job, get out. I don't need you anymore."
Yeah.
She's like, "Richard, don't do this."
And he probably
Girl.
he felt his world crumbling down too
Yeah.
because he knew
Yeah.
like, okay, now that's out. Let me just try, which is what he did in the
Yeah.
end of the episode. Like, let me just try this,
Yeah.
see what happens because this may be my last time.
Yeah,
And-
he had to
and-
get his fix.
And it was our first time to really see, because like to be honest, like Mac is like kind of a nice guy, right?
Yeah.
Like you see him, there's like
very smart.
he's almost got like a teddy bear quality to him,
Right.
And so you never really saw like this mean
The
person,
evil.
the evil, and then wow, did it come
I
out?
thought he would have been, I maybe because of all the stress, he was very sloppy with it. Not to say like, this
Yeah.
is, rape 101, but I just thought I thought he was like more smooth with it. Like
Yes.
he
He
didn't
normally
come off,
is.
yeah, he didn't come
Yeah.
off as that guy that's gonna take it. Like
Yeah.
Right.
it would have been. Oh, I'm not even gonna say that reference, but it would have been more like he would have drugged her, or she would have been
Yeah.
more.
But just his
Cosby,
sentence when
you
he
know,
said,
it would have been more of a Bill Cosby
Yeah.
style deal.
Yeah.
but see,
Cause-
when he said his sentence to her, when he was like to Gigi, when he was choking her, and he was like, every single girl that happened to, they wanted it, and that's what a lot of rapists say. That's
Right.
that's their
Yeah.
excuse. Oh, they wanted it, so
Or mentally,
I-
they just don't even connect the dots.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. So in my mind, I was like, he seems like he's that person that will take it forcibly
Right.
because I mean, I feel like any young lady in that situation would not feel comfortable. Like, oh, this is this is a little weird. And that obviously didn't happen to that girl before because she was like, what are you doing?
But not if you're a good manipulator.
That's what I'm saying. If you start them young.
If you are a good manipulator, a good predator, which most predators do.
Yeah, they groom you.
They groom you.
And that's what he was doing.
Well, he has to get weak women, though.
Yeah.
I think usually he grooms them better. And I think, obviously he hadn't seen her for a while. So
Right.
whatever
He got
grooming
sloppy.
he started, he needed to reset. And he kind of started again with the drinks and the.
Yeah.
But this time he's just like, I got to go for it now.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
He's like, he's under stress.
Because you're right, because
Yeah.
before, like, you never really seen it, so Mac was more smoother and he was more careful.
Yeah.
Now it's like he's so sloppy, he started drinking, he feels like his world is crumbling.
Yeah.
He's like, now I just gotta
Very-
take it.
Yeah, very sloppy.
I
Because it
was-
seemed like he
wow.
would groom them and he would get them into situations and then he would get them used to one thing
Right.
and then the other and then before they know it, they're like, oh, well, I thought we were playing this game, but now all of a sudden we're doing this.
And,
Yeah.
and you see some rape victims feel like they lose that, they say no once or twice and then they just lose that will to fight.
Yeah.
Well,
It's
you
already
get
done.
scared
Yeah.
because you don't know what's going to happen to you
Yeah.
at that
Right.
point. And he's a
Yeah.
grown man,
Yeah.
and you're a young girl, and you just don't know what to do in that situation. So you're just like, let me just
Stay still.
not say
and, like,
anything.
Yeah.
But I was so glad she fought and got out of there.
Okay,
Yeah.
when she bit him, I
I'm
said,
proud of her.
you better
I was
do
like,
it,
no.
girl.
Yeah.
I said, get out.
I'm proud
Yeah,
of her.
I thought it was gonna be the total opposite because I got the feeling like they had already done it.
Same.
Me too.
And I felt like
already-
it was gonna be one of those scenes where it's like, oh man, like I just wanted to crash, and like a tear would come down her eye. Like I thought
Right.
it was gonna be one of those. Scenes
I didn't think
where
she would
you-
wake up even. I thought
Yeah,
she would wake up in the middle of it
heartfelt,
rather than.
but I do like how that played out. But I thought it was gonna be a little bit more like she's been there,
Yeah.
been around that block. So, whew, so well, this is another thing now that I think about it. So Gigi's trying to get a hold of Sophia.
Right.
Yeah.
Sophia got a new car.
Yes.
Like, I don't know about y'all, but I travel with a cord for my phone.
I never leave home without it.
I have one in my car and I have one in my purse.
Yeah.
Same.
So,
But
and I
she's
know
young.
But
she's
she's
young,
young,
but
yeah.
still.
And then you're driving out and she says to Zora, I'm not from here. So your phone dies. That's what bothered me. I'm
Yeah.
like, where's your charger?
Yeah.
I love that she's the friend that drops everybody off though. When she called Roberto,
yeah.
when Gigi was like, Roberto, have you seen Sophia? And he's like, oh no, she dropped me off an hour ago. I'm like, come on, friend.
Yeah.
You're that
Yeah.
friend. Drop everybody off.
Yeah,
Get that
so
gas
I
money.
don't know that kind of whatever, but
Yeah.
it played into where we got to the end. So
Jeez.
Gigi,
Yeah, because it had
Yeah.
to turn out that
Yeah.
way.
Gigi.
So Mac calls Gigi and is like, you pretty much ruined my life because he thought that Gigi had spoke to the deputy, which is not the case. And Gigi, can't get a hold of Sophia, so she's thinking that Mac has Sophia, which I kind of almost thought he did for a hot second.
Right.
That he had the both of
Yeah.
them. I was like, he's going to turn around and they both be sitting there tied up, but thank God they weren't. So Gigi thought that they were there. Gigi books it over there, which
Dude, I almost love that that's how they got into the fight, though. That they were just both wrong about something.
Yes.
He thought she called Skip. She thought he had Sophia.
You
and
can't be
that's what it
impulsive.
took to get them to come to blows.
right.
Man.
Which this is kind of my thing though, because you see Gigi gets this phone call. She's panicked. Now she's leaving. Now she's just sitting there, and it feels like you're the stronger out of the situation, and
You're being sloppy too.
you're being sloppy because he
Very.
should have stopped her and it's like, no, like I don't care what's happening. I'm taking you to
Right.
where like you just got into an accident 2 days
Yeah,
ago.
that's why I was shocked that she was able to run out and he didn't kind of run out after her
Yeah.
or say, no, I'm coming with you.
Yeah.
Where are you going?
Yeah.
Because she ran out super scared and she's obviously looking for Sophia. So I'm shocked he's like, is she okay?
Right.
Let me
Yeah.
come with you.
Or follow
Yeah.
her.
Yeah.
And that might be the case, in 12 weeks or whatever.
I thought that he was
man.
gonna take advantage of Gigi.
I was gonna rape her. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
I
Yeah.
thought he was going to.
Oh,
Is that what was okay? Because I thought
Yeah.
that was. I was like, but then my thing too is, but
Because he said something like, I'm going to show you. He said
Yeah.
something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that seemed
But
that
why
way.
would he do
but,
that?
But then he decided.
Because to take
wouldn't that-
the power
Why
from
did-
her.
Because then would he have killed her afterwards? Because how would that work afterwards? Because then Gigi would have a first-hand experience with that.
Yeah, so I'm not sure if he was like. At one point I thought he was gonna rape her, but I think maybe his
Right.
intent the entire time was just to kill her.
Right.
It had, yeah. Because
Yeah.
I'm thinking to myself, if he would have raped her and then let her go, there would be. It would literally be the end of Mac.
Yeah, but
Yeah, and-
we're thinking sensibly. Mac is
Right.
not all the decisions from when he told Lorraine to get out to the girl to those are not.
But when he
sensible
does
things.
rape these women, I kind of feel like it's because he has an attraction to them, and so I
Yeah.
don't know if he's attracted to this older woman who's also his niece.
I think it's just
So-
not even that he's attracted to her. It's more about taking the power
power
away
from
from
her,
her.
yeah.
Because
'Cause
she's
she's-
been bothering you and accusing you. And now I'm
So
going to
long.
make you feel like ish.
Yeah.
I'm going to rape you and possibly choke you to death. You know,
Right.
I don't even think that he's attracted to her. It's just that I'm gonna
He just
kill
wants to
you.
violate her
Yeah, I'm
in
gonna
any way
violate you and
possible,
make you feel how I feel, kind of.
It's
Or
one of
feel
those,
how those other girls feel.
Which is sick.
because it's one of those situations where he's not thinking of, okay, well, if I rape her, then we have, she can go to the hospital.
Right.
Like there's proof, and I don't
Yeah.
think he's. I
He
don't
just
think
doesn't
he's-
care.
Well,
at
yeah,
this
obviously, at the
point.
point, he was trying to kill
Yeah.
her. At that
Yeah.
point,
And he probably knows that this is like the last thing.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
like, whatever.
But all because he didn't get that job.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I said too, Sean. I was like, so wait, you're going crazy right
No,
now?
but you have to think about it. So he can't obviously work for Greenleaf anymore
Right.
because there's that situation. This was his only kind of just think of
Turnaround.
Yeah, this is only turnaround.
Right.
It's a small town. Now you don't have any like contacts that are willing to help you. The mayor told you no. So like, how are you making money? Like, how are you gonna be an upstanding citizen? Like, how are you gonna
All your outlets are
It just seems to me that he would have had he probably got a little money tucked away.
Well,
he's
yeah,
got
but-
Something.
Yeah, not
Yeah.
to go. You didn't get the job. Just find another job.
But he knows that he can't find another job in
Right.
that town because everyone's speaking. He knew
But
the
the
mayor
next
was
town
like,
over. It's not like you can go home
That's true.
anyways. So
but I
like,
think the mayor was his only chance.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I guess he either came to a breaking point where it's like,
He
F
must
it.
have, yeah.
F it. I don't care anymore. I'm just
Right.
going to go to jail, but I'm going to do whatever I want for this time. Or you just were like, just being stupid.
Yeah.
Because in my mind, not if I was Mac. Mac, for the character, I wouldn't have went crazy like that
Yeah.
either.
Yeah.
Like, now you're alerting Lorraine, who
Yeah.
obviously doesn't trust you already.
Right.
So she might go to the cops, and then Gigi is on you.
Yeah.
So it's like, and then you've raped the girl, or not raped the girl, but attempted to, and
Yeah.
now she's gotten away. Well, you're literally like,
I don't think he was thinking. I kind of equated, and this sounds really terrible. I kind of equate it like this: you're trying to eat healthy. You order a large pizza. You say, "All right, I'm gonna have one slice, save the rest for the kids," and then you circle around, then you have another slice.
Right.
You circle around, and then you have another.
it's an
slice.
addiction.
It's one of those things
Well,
where
yeah.
you're not thinking.
Yeah.
You're not thinking of the consequences. Like I don't think he's thinking about jail. He's not
Nope.
thinking about all that stuff. He's drinking on top of that.
Well, I think
you need to think about jail.
I think what happened is that he was getting that slice and then he just stopped getting it for a while.
Right.
So I think when we see him in that scene, he's probably not been with a little girl for some time.
Right.
So he's already on edge as a
And
person.
it's suppressed.
Yeah.
And he's a sick man. So
Yeah.
this is something that he's living this fake life with Lorraine.
Yeah.
And now
Which we know he doesn't like
He
now.
doesn't like Lorraine. He doesn't get that job, and that's like a signal that pisses him off.
I need
And
that quote.
just like a lot of murderers and rapists, a lot of people, there's some serial killers that will do it for 20 years, and sometimes they just get really sloppy where they're not thinking.
Right.
They're so greedy where they need to do it, and I really
Yeah.
don't think
They want
Mac-
that high
They
again.
want that high, and he's been so suppressed. But now that he can't get this job, he's like, I can't take it anymore.
Yeah.
It was so quick the way he kicked her out and then he called her. Oh, you can stay. I worked it out. Like,
Yeah.
really? That was just like that.
He was
Thirsty.
He was ready. He's a
Yeah.
predator. So.
You
And
have
she
that
was
pizza,
too
then
in
you
the
go to
same
that
mood.
ice cream, and it's
And she
all
turned him
downhill.
down, and Lorraine is questioning him. The job turned him down,
Yeah.
and the one person that's been literally bothering him
Right.
because he thinks everything he's doing is right is Gigi. And now that she's over here bothering him again, I'm gonna take something away from you.
Right.
Either I'm gonna kill you, choke you, or rape you.
Yeah.
I don't even think he was thinking that far about
Yeah,
jail or
he's just
anything
like
that.
whatever, whatever is clever, whatever works, and that's got the whole thing too with Gigi. It's just kind of like Gigi, you're probably what 125 soaking wet.
Girl.
I'll give you 130 because you're tall. Right. But like
She
you
is
know,
tall.
Yeah, it's just like the fact that she walked into that situation.
Yeah.
But that's your child. You see the mom that
True,
lifts in the
true,
car. That's
true.
your child. She's
Yeah.
like, my daughter's
Whatever,
in there with
yeah.
you. I'm going for whatever I can go for.
I'm like, Gigi, just call 911 first before you. I
That
I
would've
guess
been
she
a
probably wasn't thinking that because
Yeah.
she's worried about her kid.
Yeah.
But it's like, Mac is a nut. And
Yeah.
God forbid
He's
if
a
he did
grown
have
man.
your daughter and you walked in and what can you do if he has your kid?
Right.
He can literally pick you and your daughter up and hurt
Yeah.
the,
Yeah.
But I guess she really
In her
wasn't
mind,
thinking.
she wasn't thinking. But yeah,
Pick
yeah,
up something
some
and
moms
knock
have
him
that
out.
strength when the
was.
adrenaline hits. So
Yeah.
But then you realize quickly that somebody else has adrenaline and it's a man. And it's a
Yeah.
whole
Yeah.
different
Because
beast.
her life
Yeah.
Okay.
was almost
Yeah.
taken away just like that.
Yeah. So essentially, Gigi almost got raped. She got beaten. Then she
Almost
pretty much-
killed?
Yeah,
Yeah.
almost killed.
Sheesh.
I thought Nash for sure was gonna like
Run
walk
in.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if he might later on, like, once he kind of figured
Right.
out, low key stalking
Yeah.
her. But Gigi had to defend herself.
But I thought it was over. I was like, it's mid-season finale. She can't die. I was like,
Right.
Okay, right.
It was for a while. I
Yeah.
thought it might be
I
over.
got nervous. And then
So she stabs Mac with a bottle.
A broken bottle.
The
in the
nerve
neck.
of him to ask her to call the ambulance.
She said, "Where's my?" He's like, "Girl, I'm dying." But right, I mean,
Because to him, he's the victim. He has done nothing
You
wrong.
just
This
tried
man,
to choke me to death.
Gigi has been bothering this poor man.
Yeah.
You just stabbed me in my neck. Please call me an ambulance. Like, to them, he just doesn't get it.
Yeah.
And she's like, where is my kid? And it sucks. It's all because of communication. All because Sophia didn't have that goddamn charger.
Yeah.
And to tell her mom, I actually went to go pick up.
And of course, if him saying he doesn't have Sophia is not going to really be believable.
And
to
Exactly.
the thing is, too, Zora has a phone.
That's true. Why couldn't you take your cousin's phone and be like, Mom, my bad. I know I had to come meet
I'm on my
you."
way
Yeah,
or
yeah.
whatever. But again, for TV. All right, so let's get into these. Man, Oprah, I'm so mad at you.
Oprah, why?
But let's get into these predictions.
but we love you, girl.
We'll see. We'll see these. What, in a couple months?
Right.
I think August, Oprah tweeted.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, it's
I
gonna be a
mean, my
while.
prediction, I think that Mac's gonna live.
Yeah,
He can't die because then it's, like I don't feel like he can die because then the story in some instances won't be able to continue. I think that Gigi is going to go to jail. I don't think it's going to be Mac. I think Mac may be like in holding or something like that until they find out what happened. But because she's the one that's over him, like standing over him and stabbed him, and you came into his house,
Yeah.
Right.
you're at fault.
Yeah, and then I think he put a restraining order on her, so
Oh.
that's gonna be another thing
True.
in her thing too.
Yeah, and then I think Sophia. I hope that Zora doesn't go through that abusive relationship, but I do kind of feel like she is gonna go back, or Sophia's gonna try to talk her out of it, and she's gonna be like, "No, you don't know what you're talking about.
Right.
He loves me, and he's just trying to tell me what's best for me, and blah 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 blah." But I think that Zora is gonna keep going back and forth, and we're gonna see that kind of go into
Play
something
out.
else. Yeah.
I agree with you. I believe Gigi will be going to jail, but I also feel like her family may not side with Mac, but kind of be like, we told you not to go there.
Yeah, because
like
Bishop Matt mentioned it. Yeah.
I think I feel like the story will come out sooner, like down the line, but I think at the
Yeah.
beginning she's gonna go to jail and they're gonna be like, we told you to leave it alone. I think Sophia's gonna be upset at her mother. I believe that I don't think Basie is going to take this too calmly of Jacob. Even though Jacob is trying to be reasonable and really trying to help him, I think that he's going to try to take Jacob and Bishop down because now he's angry.
Yeah.
But the good thing is I think Jacob has Carissa, so I feel like they're going to double up and try to take
Carissa's a beast.
Sanctify down.
Yeah,
Sanctify.
I feel like Aaron and Kevin will be interrupted. And I think it's going to be either by
Yeah, same.
Charity or Lady Mae.
Oh, Lady Mae.
Lady Mae
Sure.
is going to interrupt.
Or
and-
Bishop. Bishop might lose.
Bishop too.
I hope it's Charity.
Hope so
I
too.
hope it is.
Like they're gonna be interrupted, but I feel like even if they are, I think a new relationship might blossom from that. I'm hoping to see Noah come back, and I'm hoping to see the little love triangle because I think Nash really does like her. I just think that he's not comfortable with her family because he's not really into God.
needs
So I'm hoping to
Jesus
see like a little love. Actually, because Noah may still be married, so we don't even know.
Yeah.
And I think Mac is gonna live. I think Mac is gonna live, and I think Gigi's gonna go to jail and no one's gonna feel bad for her because she did come into his home and
Yeah. There's a lot of things against her.
there's a lot going on.
I think Mac is gonna die. But
Yeah,
I think she'll go
I think the same way.
Yeah, I think she'll go to jail for it. But then the story will come out.
Right.
Sophia? I don't know. Zora, I see. I don't know. I don't know if I see Zora going back to that guy, but I do see her maybe trying to rekindle something with Isaiah, and then him like hitting her, and then maybe that being the last straw.
Yeah.
But I don't see her like in an abusive relationship. You know,
Right.
like time after time after time. Kevin and Aaron. I don't think they'll be walked in on that particular scene, but I
Yeah.
do think they'll have like some little tryst, and then they'll be walked in eventually.
Yeah.
I think maybe even by Charity. So Charity may be the one to discover him.
Yeah. Jabbar, and what do you think Jabbar?
Charity and Jabari.
Yeah.
I think again, whatever happens between them will bring her back to Kevin. So they might have
Yeah.
something, but whatever it is, she's gonna realize she wants Kevin back.
Kevin's already gonna be with his boo.
And I think she'll have a little. Obviously, she'll have a bad surprise.
Salty.
So yeah.
I think that Mac is gonna die. It's one of those things though. It's almost like catch-22. It's like if Mac dies, then even though the girl can say that Mac tried to rape her, it's still not Gigi's still going to go to jail.
Yeah.
So I almost feel like they're going to fast forward a little bit to, everybody's a little bit older because obviously all the kids, they're growing like weeds. So you can fast forward them 2 years later or whatever. So you can almost do like a fast forward to see where how everything panned out. So maybe, it's fast forward. They took the church from Basie and all this other stuff. But if that doesn't happen, I definitely see opening scene Gigi's in that jumpsuit with that teardrop.
Yeah.
hair,
And we kind of set it up already because
Yeah.
Sophia was afraid for her.
Yeah.
So they kind of already set it up for that.
Yeah, so I definitely see that. Zora, I feel like, I don't know. I feel like she will go back, but because of the fact that she called Sophia, that's a really good indicator that she knows this is not.
Yeah.
My mom raised me like
But
I'm the
see-
queen. So
And she left so it wasn't like she sat.
She picked up that phone
So she was
quickly.
like, I gotta go.
And I feel like she couldn't call anybody else.
And she was
Number
smart
three.
enough not to
To
say
stay.
not even to that. After he spoke to her like that, and she was smart enough not to say anything back to him because they're already in a very vulnerable situation. Like if she were to pop back at him at that particular time, he could have just slapped the crap out of her.
And his friends were not going to do anything about it.
So it's just like she was at least smart enough to like, all right, this is a situation I don't want to be in. I'm gonna let you say your piece. I'm gonna go over here, call my friend real quick, call my cousin real quick, and get out of this situation.
Yeah.
So it feels like that might be the end of it, and now it's gonna be making sure that Isaiah learns his lesson, which would be I would love that. Like,
Jacob's
sure.
gonna take care of
Yeah.
that one.
But that's why I feel like it has to continue a little bit more.
Yeah.
Because if we leave it at that and she's done with it, then I feel like you can't go to Jacob and be like, because he didn't hit her. He just told her to shut up and not say anything. Like you can't.
Well, I don't think I kind of
close
don't
enough.
want Jacob to tear.
I could go to my dad and be like, oh, well, this guy told me to shut up, but you're dating him and you're at his studio session. So, I mean.
Yeah.
But I think your dad would probably be like, let me go talk to this fella.
Because he kind of roughed her up a little bit.
Yeah,
He grabbed
and,
her
he
arm
pulled me
and-
out
True,
and told me.
true.
Right.
I mean, true.
But the thing is, on the flip side, if he did that to you and you told your dad, and then your dad goes and roughs him up, then your dad's the one who's getting in trouble because there's no evidence of anything
And where his
other
parents
than
at?
your word.
Oh.
So
You're not gonna find any evidence when I rough
Well, you
that
have
child
people-
up.
When I murder him.
Well, you have witnesses, I guess, that
Yeah.
were in the studio session too.
yeah, but they're not going to say
They ain't
anything.
gonna say
Snitches
anything.
get stitches. So I don't
Christian
know.
thugs, man, out here.
I kind of feel like Zora might take it into her own hands
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
do something like, all right, I'm going to let you think that you're running the show, but I have a plan for you. I kind of hope it's like that where she's almost forced to like see a more grown-up view, like, yeah, I did my cousin dirty, and now, I'm going to rectify all of this by putting Isaiah in his place. That's kind of,
I hope she stops being an asshole to Sophia. Like that's what I
Yeah.
really, really hope. Like
Yeah.
it burns me up to see how she's treating her.
Yeah.
Because it's like that's your cousin. She's literally been there for you every single
Right.
time, and you just I don't get it. But
Yeah,
I
it's
feel like
youth.
I think Sophia's gonna drop her for a little bit. I think she's gonna stop. Like
know.
Oh no, Sophia's
she's not
a
gonna
hardcore
drop her.
Christian.
Sophia's trying to save everybody.
Yeah,
No,
she's
I
not
think she
saying-
might.
Yeah.
Maybe not. She's gonna always love her as her
Yeah.
cousin. She's gonna be there for
Yeah.
her. But I think because it's like a negative space. I feel like she's gonna be like, okay, I don't.
I'll just
I
pray on
know.
it.
Okay.
Spray on it.
Yeah, she's not there yet. She's newly Christian, so
Yeah.
she's gonna try to save everybody. So I don't
Right.
think that's gonna. I think she's always gonna be there for her, especially if Gigi goes to jail.
Yeah.
They're gonna need each other.
Oh gosh.
So,
And Lady Mae's reaction, I just want to see that.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It's just a
Lady
story.
Mae's gonna whoever
love Lady
writes
Mae.
for Lady Mae, and I know there's not a specific writer,
They
but
got their
whoever
work.
gets those lines,
Mm-hmm.
I know it's gonna be one of those lines where, "Girl, I told you."
Yeah.
And Lynn Whitfield's gonna just put her foot in that. It's gonna
She's
be
an
so
amazing
good.
actress.
Some old
Give
biblical
her-
reference you don't
Yeah.
even know about, she'll bring up.
Yeah.
Give her all the Emmys.
Yeah, it's. I mean, oh man, Oprah, I like you, but
Not till August. I
Yeah,
can't take it.
why?
I mean, on the flip side, if they did all 20
Right.
episodes, then we'd be without a show for a year. So I guess
That's
I
true.
can see it, but I'd rather just get it all. I mean,
We gotta
just-
let artists be artists.
Yeah, I'd rather just you put it on Netflix and let
We'll
me
do a
just
little
binge
Queen
watch
Sugar
it.
break in June, and
Yeah,
then we're
yeah.
good to go.
Sugar.
Yeah.
Oh, where are we all volunteering for Queen Sugar?
Yeah, a little Queen Sugar.
Yeah.
Putting it out into the universe.
Well, you guys, it's been a pleasure. pleasure.
Yay!
I definitely love, I do quite a bit of shows, so this is definitely one of my favorite
Same.
ones.
Close to be good.
Really?
Appreciate it.
Sam Jones.
Shout out to Hampton Blue and Sam Jones.
Thank you for joining us at 11 o'clock at night.
Okay.
So where can everybody find you guys?
You guys can find me on all social media at Kiki Boom Boom. And I just want to say thank you to everyone who watches us, leaves us comments. Thank you for riding with us from episode 1 to this episode. Thank you guys.
Retweet whatever, everything that she said. My name is Raquel Harris, and you can find me on all social media at Raquel Harris TV.
My name is Shaka Smith. You can find me at Shaka Strong on Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat.
Also, 3 of us are actually doing Dear White People.
Yes.
Love that show.
Yeah,
Really?
we're gonna, you should come on as a panel.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. That'd be awesome.
No.
I'm binge watching it right now.
Oh yeah,
Hey.
we should
I'm
have you
like,
come on. 'Cause
okay,
we
dope.
need some male voices.
Right.
Yeah.
Apparently, because that's what we were told. So yeah.
Well, anyways.
Right.
We're doing Dear White People, so definitely check us out on that because there's a lot of stuff to talk about.
When is
Yeah. Wednesdays at
Wednesdays.
4.
Yeah.
So it's a decent
Okay,
hour,
cool.
for y'all to hop on. Keep those comments coming. We're definitely looking at doing. Well, we'll just put it out there, Queen Sugar, and all the other good stuff. So you guys can find me at TK Trinidad on everything. So at TK Trinidad, and we will catch you when we catch you.
Bye-bye.
Bye, guys.
From executives Kevin Undergaro, Dario Kristen, Tiana Hobson, and the entire BHL staff, we would like to thank you for supporting Black Hollywood Live, the first online broadcast network dedicated to African American entertainment. For questions and comments, contact us. info@blackhollywoodlive.com. Like us on Facebook, tweet us, or Instagram us at BHL Online. And I am the official voice of Black Hollywood Live, Scipio. Instagram me at KingXOBay.
Thanks for tuning
Thanks
in.
for tuning in.
Hollywood redefined.
The views expressed here are those of the host only and do not necessarily reflect the views of BHL or its owners or principals.